Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, we've just had a hiatus. We just took a break, but it is so good to be back. It's so good to be back with all of you. We've just, we've missed you. And so we just had to, sometimes you just need a break. So we took a break, we took a hiatus, but thank you for joining us each and every morning. We love you and we appreciate you. So we would like to know, okay, so what have you all been doing? What have you been achieving? What's been the success that you've been experiencing? We would love to know that. So welcome back, friends. Welcome back. And today I will be leading the conversation. But without further ado, welcome. My name is Alka.
My name is Ria. And welcome to our show.
All right, so I'm going to be leading the conversation this morning, and what I want to talk about today is the worthy ideal from, Napoleon Hill. He talked about the worthy ideal. So let me just share my screen so you know what I'm talking about. So Napoleon Hill, he talks about the word. Oh, perfect. Okay, Ria, can you see me? Am I sharing?
No, not yet.
Oh. Share the screen. Oh, okay, wonderful. Perfect. Okay, apologize about that. Okay. Right. Okay, so now we're sharing. Okay. Wonderful. Perfect. So Napoleon Hill, he talks about the worthy ideal. And this is what I want to talk about today and the reason why I want to talk about this today, because I want to rephrase I want to put it into context, because I know before we took a break, I was talking about the subconscious mind. I was talking about the secret genie. I was talking about your infinite intelligence. But I want to sort of retract back a little bit. But before then, I go into the secret genie and all of that I was talking about. So today, I want to start off with, since we have come back from our break, I want to talk about the worthy ideal, because this is very important. And, oh, I am sorry. That was not the fun I wanted. So as we talked about, oh, that is still not the font I want. All right, let's see if that will do. Okay, that is perfect. All right. So today I want to talk about the worthy ideal. And what do I mean by this? Well, your worthy ideal is, as entrepreneurs, and I'm gonna try and keep this short, because I know this is a lot to digest, especially when, from the book Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill talks a lot about the mindset, a lot about the mind. And why don't I just illustrate to you as well. So if you recall the stick figure, right? So this is, you have your conscious mind, and then you have your subconscious mind, and this is your body. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just, let me just do the font. Right, this is your body, and then these are your, right? And this is the results that you will get. So your body, as we talked about last time, your body is the instrument, okay? So your body is the instrument. Your body is the instrument of the mind. So basically, in essence, what I'm talking about here is the worthy ideal, well, what do I mean? What am I talking about? Well, your worthy ideal is what we are programming. What do we say to ourselves? And if we recall here, so your conscious mind, right? This is your intellectual part, your intellectual part of your mind, right? And your subconscious, this is your feeling, this is your emotional. You're feeling your emotions, right? Your feeling and emotional part of your mind. So what we are saying, so if we are, as you recall, the tools that I had given to you prior, before we went on our break, the tools that I've given to you is the affirmations, is what are you saying? How do you affirm to yourself every day, every morning when you wake up? The first thing you wake up, are you in a negative vibration or in a positive vibration, right? Because those are the only two places that we can always be at. So if you are operating on a negative plane, then that is the result you'll be getting every single day, because that is just how the universe works, and that is what happens. So if you wake up in the morning, you're all jazzed up, you're ready to start your day, you're excited, you'll have fun, then that is the high vibration that you want to stay at all the time. Why do you want to say that? And that's why I do want to come back to this subject today, is your worthy ideal, because are you worthy of your ideal goals that you have? So that's what I want to just get rid of that. So that's what the worthy ideal means. So when Napoleon Hill, when he talked about your worthy ideal, are you worthy? Are you worthy of your ideal goals? What are goals that you have set for yourself? And so I want to just quickly illustrate that when we set about your worthy ideals, we have goals that we have for ourselves. Now, what are some of, now we have the goals that we have. We have your 8-type goal. B, and your C-type goal. Your C-type goal is where you want to be at, your C-type goal, because this is the goal that if you operate on the higher plane, then this is where you want to be at. So for example, like, as kids, we used to fantasize. We used to imagine that even when we were at school, we'd just look out the window, just stare out the window, and we would imagine, what we were wanting. But then, unfortunately, when we get into adulthood, we don't do that anymore. We are, we just don't do that. We stop doing that. So your worthy ideal is the goals that you have. Your C-type goal is where you need to be, because this is something that is very important, and what you need to do. And this is where the universe gives to what you want, your worthy ideal, your goal. So your C-type goal, for instance, if it's to the money you want, if it's 100K you want, 50K a month you want, then that is, you need to stay in that high vibration. So if we look at the horizontal lines, right, and this is where you are, okay, and this is the goal that you want to strive at. This is the goal you want to strive at. So if that is your C-type goal, where do you think in these line you want to be at? Well, of course you want to be here, because that is going to match your vibration. So the more higher vibration you always try to stay at, then that is what you're going to get. So the C-type goal is where your C-type goal is where the universe, when you stay in that vibration, that is what you're going to get. So this is what I want to talk about today, is because your A-type, B-type, and C-type goals. So C-type is where you want to be, your B-type. And why you don't want to be on the A and B. Okay, so let me just explain why not. So you don't want to be at an A, you don't want to have an A goal, because A goal simply means that when it's having a Honda car and you wanted a Honda car 2 years ago, but today you are driving a Honda. But that doesn't mean, oh, that was my goal and I already achieved my goal. So if you have already achieved, okay, that's a very important lesson. If you have already achieved, then there's no magic. There's no excitement, because you've already achieved that. So now when you've already achieved something, most people don't want to strive and really expect more. They don't want to do more because they've already stayed at that plateau. They've already stayed because they've already achieved. And so for most people, I'm saying, not all, but most, if they've achieved at a certain level or a certain position in your job or in your business, they don't want to go any higher because they are satisfied. So if you're in an A-type goal, you are satisfied. You are satisfied. And because you are satisfied, you have no resolution that will enhance you to keep on climbing and keep on going further. So you are always going to be, you're always going to stay here rather than climbing up here for the stars, because you're satisfied. You're thinking, you're already saying that to your subconscious mind. You know what, universe, I'm satisfied. So if you're satisfied and you keep on saying that to yourself, I'm satisfied, I don't want to go any further, I don't need to do anything else, well, then that is what you're going to get. You're not going to get much, because you've already said, you've already declared to everyone that you are satisfied. So that's the reason A and B type goals, you absolutely have to cross it out, because that is where that layer of protection is, because you're already being protected. It's like saying that, okay, you've achieved what you wanted. You've had the Honda car that you're driving now. So you don't want to climb any further. So that is your worthy ideal. Your worthy ideal simply means is that the goals that you strive for, are you worthy of that goal? So if it's your Honda car that you wanted 2 years ago, but you have your Honda car now, it's not the goal that you've achieved. You've already achieved what you wanted. So it's not any excitement. Whereas if you are in the C-type goal, where is it? If you are in the C-type goal, this is excitement. This is excitement. So for me, my C-type goal is, 100K a month. That is my C-type goal. And this excites me, because the further that I look into every single day, what is that 100K? What does it mean? What does it look like? What do I want to do, right? The more you ask yourself those questions, that is excitement. I mean, you can hear it in my voice. That is excitement. But if I said the same thing and I said, well, I'm satisfied, I really don't want to do anything, right? If you want to say, so those are the two opposite coins. One vibration is you're more excited, you look forward to something. And the other vibration is you're saying, oh, okay, well, I'm satisfied. I really don't want to do anything because I have everything. Okay, so if you have everything, then there is no excitement. So guys, I just want to share that with you, because this is huge. When we talk about your worthy ideal, are you actually worthy of your goals? This is what I'm trying to say here. Are you worthy of your goals? And you know, it is very important, because your goals are everything, because your goals, actually what we are striving for, is what we need to be doing. And so if we're climbing, if we're constantly being excited as to what we are wanting, then we are always going to be in that excitement mode. I don't know about you, but I'm always excited. And the more excited that you have for life, in life, and not just staying in that plateau, then you are going to achieve and you are going to get so much more, because it is important that you always want to be in that higher plane, in the higher vibration. So today, guys, I was talking about the worthy ideal. Are you worthy of your goals? That's what I'm trying to say at. So with the stick figure, the perfect example is your conscious mind is your intellectual mind. And your subconscious mind, that's your emotional, your feeling. Just write that down here. Your feeling. Emotional is your feeling part of your mind, and your body. So the vibration that you are in, that's the results that you will have in your life. And so your body, as I said, is the instrument of your mind. So whatever vibration your mind is at, your body will give more to you for that, and vice versa. What the vibration your body's at, that is going to translate to your mind, and that is how you're going to operate, positive or negative. So your worthy ideal are your goals. And so we've got 3 types of goals, your A-type goal and your B-type goal. This is where you don't want to be. You want to cross that out, because this means that you've already achieved what you wanted. Your C-type goal is the goal that you want to be at all the time, every single time. So this is actually what I wanted to talk about today, your worthy ideal. So are you worthy of your goals, right? So every day, write your goals. I don't know what, do you guys write your goals? If not, you should be writing your goals, because, this is what keeps us excited. This is what keeps us going. And we know, okay, well, what we need to do, because every single time we look at our notes, we reflect on our notes, on our goals. And if it's exciting, then we just want to do more of. So I just want to leave that with you for the time being. I just want you to just digest that, because this truly is just mind-blowing. It was for me when I began to study this. It truly is mind-blowing. And the more you learn about it, the more you learn about your mind and how we all operate on the plane, because, a spiritual plane, emotional, mental, physical plane. The more that we can learn to engage and to know about these laws that are working for us, because we need to work with the law, not against the laws. So that is a universal principle, working with the laws. So I hope that this truly, hit note to you, because that's why I just wanted to come back and share this, because this was the most relevant part. Then of course I'm going to go on after the worthy ideal. But Ria, anything that you want to share with us?
Yes, thank you for that, Alka. I didn't realize that there are several types of goal. You talk about A, B, and C. I didn't realize that there are several. And like you said, C is the goal that we want to be. That's the goal where we get the excitement. So it's very interesting. And thank you for sharing that. Now, how often do people do their goal setting? Because for me, I feel like, my goals, my short-term goals and my long-term goals changes. So would you recommend to our viewers that they write down their goals as often as they could, or do they, the daily habits, what do they need to do?
I would say that, you need to write your goals down. I mean, I write my goals 3 times a day, and you might say, okay, well, why 3 times a day? Why isn't once enough? Well, I write it 3 times a day because, say, for instance, I mean, things happen in our lives, right? So if I feel down, say, for example, if I write my goals, I put my thoughts down on paper. And remember I said not on your phone, because your phone has a different vibration than to pad and paper, pad and pen. So you want to write all your thoughts down on paper, and that is the vibration that you will get. So I write it down. So if I feel down, for instance, I will write my goals like twice a day, because that will just reinforce me as to, okay, what I'm thinking is not what I should be thinking. So then I reverse myself, and because I get excited what I'm writing down, that automatically feeds my mind that, okay, I'm on this high vibration now. I'm not stuck where I'm stuck. for long. So I would recommend that you write your goals. If you feel down, if you feel you always want to be so as I said, the vibration, putting your thoughts, your mind, the ideas that you have, the goals that you want, put it on paper, because you will truly, it is absolutely a game changer. Once you begin to write it on paper, then it is wonderful. So also I want to add, your plans can change, but your goals cannot change. Your plans can change, but your goals cannot change. So that is very important. So yeah, you need to write your goals whenever you can, really.
Thank you for that, Alka.
Yeah, you're welcome. So guys, we have come to the end of the show, but stay tuned as always. Now, we're so glad that we came back from hiatus, but yeah, stay tuned for more of the shows coming back now that we have come back, and we look forward to